What I feel that you guys need to hear, listen up guys, listen up, because what I feel that you guys need to hear and know before I leave, because not enough people say this kind of thing before they leave, but I love you guys, alright, and I don't mean that in the cheesy, cliche kind of way. I mean that in the most realistic sense of it, you know, that when I became a Christian, God very much became a part of my life, and because of that, that means love became a part of my life. And so I want you guys to know that I love you, and if you believe that, I want you to understand that it's because of God's word in me that I can and do love you. And so, in all things, even things like that, I want you guys to understand that those things point back to God. You know, people are different people before they become Christians. Many of us. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people aren't Christians. They're a lot better than the Christians I know. But for me, honestly, you know, God really did a lot of stuff in me, you know, and before I was a Christian, I probably couldn't say with honesty, sit in front of people in a group like this and say, well, I want you to know that I love you, because I probably wouldn't have. And so I want you guys to understand, you know, just like I said last youth group, I was actually here, that this is not about me, and hopefully it has never been about me. And I want you guys to understand that that the ministry doesn't leave if I leave, and the love that is expressed to you doesn't leave if I leave, because its origin is Christ. Does that make sense? And Christ says, "I'll never leave you nor forsake you." Right? So it's not even though maybe Christ, if ever in this ministry you felt that Christ expressed a type of love to you through me, understand that it is Christ, okay? And Christ isn't going anywhere, all right? He's here and He's always going to be here. In fact, he always has been and He always will be. And the trick is us learning to be aware of His presence in our lives and what He's trying to say and do. And you know, that's kind of been what it's been about from day one, I hope. You know, it's trying to help you guys to see the God aspect of this whole thing. You know, it's not about me, right? I want it to point toward me. I want it to point toward Christ, so that you have something to take with you. You know what I mean? You have something that'll be lasting and stay with you all the time. And because of that, you don't. If you have Christ and you're in the right relationship with Him, and you know how to receive from Him, you don't really need anything else. You know, and hopefully this place was a place of community where people could experience Christ together in community form. You know, that's always been kind of my idea and my vision, and hopefully you guys got to see at least a glimpse of that. But just understand, you know, I say that so that you guys know that I do love you, right? But also know that it's because Christ loves you, He loves me, and that's, you know, to steal from it, you know, an overdone song. That's what makes the love go round. You know? And really, if I can leave you with anything, I guess that's it. You know, if I have to sum it down into something, that's what it is. You know, so don't ever forget. Don't allow yourself to become unaware that God is loving you. He is perpetually loving you, and He hasn't stopped, and He's not going to stop. Does that make sense to everybody?